Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV Transfer Daily. Taking a look at all the transfer rumours for today, and I've got to admit today, bit of a quiet day on the whole transfer rumour front. But one thing that's been very intriguing for me is this rumour that's been going around all over social media since yesterday that Arsenal are about to make another huge signing. That's the words that have been going around, a huge signing. Not that it's in big negotiations, that this is a deal that is definitely going to get done. Now, I don't know who this apparent huge signing is going to be. We can only speculate, but those are some of the rumours that have been going around yesterday, that Arsenal have got one more huge signing that they're going to make before closing in on some of the sort of lesser signings that they're looking at making. So I thought, let me look at some of the people that could, equate to a huge signing. So Khedira, we've all known about Arsenal have been in for Khedira. I note today that Chelsea, they just made the signing yesterday of Felipe Luis, and Jose Mourinho has come out and said that's it now. Chelsea have finished with their signings. They won't be signing any more players. So that would show us that they've dropped out of the race for Khedira. Now, could Khedira be that huge signing? Because he still hasn't sorted out a new deal with Real Madrid. Could he be the huge signing that they're talking about? Could it be somebody like Benzema? Although I'm hearing today that Benzema's about to sign a new contract with Real Madrid, so I don't think it could be him. Lars Bender, is that a huge signing? It's a very, very good signing. Would that be described as a huge signing? Paul Pogba? That would be a huge signing. Or Edison Cavani, that would be a huge signing. I mean, reading today as well, lots of rumours going around that Loic Remy, Liverpool have gone in trying to get Loic Remy, are prepared to match near to the sort of wages that he's after, and that's been one of the sticking points with Arsenal. That, you know, as I've said to you guys all along, I was told like right before the World Cup that this was going to be like Arsenal's first deal. It was a done deal. Arsenal. Loic Remy, he definitely, you saw him, he was even at the Emirates watching a game. He 100% wanted to come to the Emirates, but what I've heard is, because I've been speaking to a couple of people that told me about this, and I'm like, why hasn't it happened yet? And they're like, the sticking point has been his wages. There's some very unrealistic wage demands from Loic Remy, which has put Arsenal off. Arsenal saying, that's way too much wages for Loic Remy. Now we're hearing today that Liverpool are on the verge of signing Loic Remy. We've known that Tottenham have been interested as well. So if Loic Remy gets snapped up by Liverpool and Arsenal are allowing him to get snapped up by Liverpool, are they looking at maybe a big time striker like an Edison Cavani? It's really intriguing. Listen, it's just rumours at the moment. It's nothing definite, but it's just really intriguing to know who that so-called huge signing is going to be. I kind of still think that it could be Sami Khedira, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one. Another player that we spoke a bit about yesterday, still being talked up today, is Javier Manquillo, the 20-year-old right-back, plays for Atletico Madrid. Arsenal apparently made an offer for him. Again, I was really surprised by this one because, we bought Debuchy, we've got Jenkins in there, Bellerin's there. But apparently this kid is so hot. Arsenal are really, really interested in bringing him. Marseille want to sign him as well, but Arsenal have been trying to get in there before Marseille to sign Javier Manquillo. Atletico Madrid, incidentally, don't want to sell him because they think he's such a good player. David Ospina as well, another player I've been talking about. I've told you guys that, as from what I've been told, he's the #1 goalkeeping target for Arsenal. We're hearing today, we're hearing today that Sevilla are very interested in signing David Ospina as well. Colombian international, very experienced goalkeeper, very good goalkeeper as well. Arsenal very confident of getting that one over the line, but now Sevilla are in the hunt for that one. And as I was just saying right from the start, the whole Sami Khedira thing, Sami Khedira has not signed a new deal yet with Real Madrid. Not to say that it won't be done, but as we know, Toni Kroos has come in there. the clubs that have been talked about going in for him are, of course, Arsenal and Chelsea. And as I said, Chelsea now saying, Mourinho saying that that's it. He's done his business. He's got no more players he's going to buy. I couldn't see where he would fit in the midfield anyway, because they've got so many players in that midfield. In Matic, they've just signed, you know, Fabregas. So again, could that third huge signing be Sami Khedira, or is it somebody else? That's really intriguing me. But Arsenal apparently have got still more money to burn and are prepared to make one more huge signing, and we're going to have to wait and see who that's going to be. Incidentally, the result of our poll yesterday, I asked everybody out there, I said, would you like in that defensive midfield role for Arsenal? We did a poll on the website, and very, very interesting results. Of course, the three players that I suggested were Lars Bender, Sami Khedira, and Morgan Schneiderlin. Right now, listen to the vote. 54% of you said they would like Lars Bender. 54%. Wow. Sami Khedira got 29%, and Schneiderlin 17%. So on that vote, people seem to be preferring Lars Bender. So wow, that's kind of surprising. I thought more people would have went for Sami Khedira, but it looks like the more sort of discipline of Lars Bender, you know, he's more, that's more like his position, and he doesn't sort of bomb forward as much as Sami Khedira. People seem to be favouring the signing of Lars Bender. So wow, that's a biggie. Let's get into some of your comments to see what you guys have got to say. Harvey J says, get Schneiderlin, proven in the EPL. Don't let Spurs take him and waste his talent. Yes, Schneiderlin is proven. I just, as I always say, think there are some better talent out there. Mohammed Habib says, is the huge signing Ruiz, Marcus Ruiz? I doubt it. He's injured at the moment, so I doubt that Arsenal would move to bring in a injured player. Fawaz says, imagine Cazorla and Pedro playing together. He seems to would like to see Pedro coming in. I don't think we need Pedro. I don't think we need Pedro at the moment. Taylor Winter says, even though Memphis Depay, sorry, is a winger, Memphis Depay, the Dutch player. Oh, that's disappeared from me momentarily. All right, let me go back to our next one here. We'll get back to that one. Arif says, what future do you think Santi Cazorla and Podolski have at the Emirates? Should we sign Griezmann as a long-term replacement for those two? Santi Cazorla, I think, still got a very good future at the Emirates. Still a very important player for Arsenal. Podolski, not as sure about. I'd like to see us keep Podolski, but I also would love to bring in Griezmann. I really think this kid Griezmann looks like a really exciting player. But now that we've got Alexis Sanchez, where would we play him? That's the thing. Marco says, what do you think? Should we go for Vidal? I think we could get him. We were at the moment a better team than Manchester United, in my opinion. Please listen. Vidal is a brilliant player, very, very good midfielder. It's just the amount of money it costs. He'd be very, very expensive. Although, if we bought in Vidal, playing in that team alongside Alexis Sanchez, it would make sense again because both of them will be able to settle in. Arif says, what do you think of Valbuena? I think he would be an excellent player. Don't think we need another sort of player like Valbuena because we've got so many of those type of players in the team. Very good player, but we've got so many type of players like that in the team already. Jameer says, Wilfred Boney would be very good in the Arsenal attack. Good player, Boney, but again, I think too similar to Giroud. Connor Hill says, what about Jackson Martinez from Porto? Those rumours, they flying around forever. Omar says, why not Karim Benzema? As I said, it's the rumour is that Benzema is about to sign a new deal. He's about to sign a new deal for Real Madrid. Although, listen, huge signing, who could it be? MND17 says, where are the polls on your website? The polls on the website, you go to the website, just scroll down. Normally on the right-hand side, you'll see all of our polls. That's where normally the polls are. And as I said, let me give you those results again. Lars Bender, which defensive midfielder I asked yesterday would you most like us to sign? 54% going for Lars Bender, 29% Sami Khedira, and 17% for Morgan Schneiderlin. Getting back to this one I was doing before from Taylor Winter, he said, even though Memphis Depay is a winger, he could be converted into a striker. He's a young talent and could be very helpful for us up top. If he doesn't work, why not bring in Wilfred Boney? I don't think we want to bring in a player that we're going to have to convert into that position if we already have. We need players that can play in that position straight away. The other thing I was thinking of, have we gone cool on this whole Loic Remy thing? Because maybe they're looking at it and thinking, let's just go and get a bigger name striker, Or is it because they're also thinking to themselves, well, we brought back Joel Campbell. So because we brought back Joel Campbell, do we really need to bring in Loic Remy? I don't know. I like Loic Remy. I think it would have been a good signing. But if they're going to go out there and bring in a major name instead of Loic Remy, I haven't got a problem with that. I just hope we're not doing another Higuain situation like last year, where we were about to sign Higuain, decided not to get him, moved on another target, which was Suarez, didn't make that one happen, and then ended up with no striker. I definitely think we still need a striker in that striking position. It's very important for Arsenal, and we definitely still need a holding midfielder. Even more important, because as we know, Alexis Sanchez, we can convert him into a striker, we can push him up front. Theo Walcott's coming back as well. But we definitely need a defensive midfielder. So I'm going to ask you guys this question and put it in the comments, send it in to me in the comments. Who do you think, realistically, that huge signing that's been rumoured out there, this is what the rumours going around, is that Arsenal are on the verge of another huge signing. Who do you think that huge signing is? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV. And don't forget, by the way, I've got a huge interview coming up next week, so I'm not going to tell you who it is, but look out for that. That's going to be a huge interview. And we're also going to be at the friendly today at Boreham Wood, so if you're going along there, look out for us. Come along and give us your comments on what you thought so far of the transfer dealings and what you think of the players that are going to be out there today. So we'll be over there today at Boreham Wood, so look out for us, Arsenal versus Boreham Wood in that friendly. And thank you very much. I know we've come to you slightly earlier today, but thank you very much for watching Arsenal Fan TV Transfer Daily.